It's fucking true, man. Look, picture this. You're a paramedic, right? And you're on vacation with your family in Florida. You don't have any of your gear with you. You come up on a car crash. You don't have a tourniquet. You don't have anything. You can't save someone's life. Is it because you're not a good paramedic, or is it because you were ill-equipped? You weren't fucking, you got all the training, you got everything you need to do. You were just not given the tools to succeed. That's just a fucking, it's the truth of the matter. You know? And look, I think a lot of people struggle with that too, with their physical appearance. Because the internet is full of people, whether they admit it or they're not. They do all this shit. And I think a lot of them are, fake natural. They talk about the idea behind being honest about what you do is supposed to be so people don't body shame themselves. And they're like, well, why don't I'm fucking working hard too. I'm eating the food I'm supposed to eat. And this guy says he does it and whatever. And everyone points like genetics because you can't prove it, right? Everyone's like, I just have good genetics. The truth is, most of them are on gear. The truth is, they're lying. They're lying to you and they're lying to everyone else. Okay? They're lying. And especially if they're trying to sell something to somebody, they're fucking lying. They're snakes. And I think that messes with a lot of people. They have aspirations to do things, but it all comes back to what I said. You're just ill-equipped. You don't have the same tools they're using. Crew over here can put a roof on a house in half a day. It takes me and my crew 3 days. What the hell? Well, they have fucking better tools. They have better things, and it costs more. There's a cost associated with it. But if you can manage the cost, you can get there. But it's just you gotta think of that. I'm a very logical person, and that's the only way to put it. If the slope is always on an incline, it's always positive, you're fucking good. If it's not enough for you, it's not enough for you, and you make that decision for yourself, but you definitely don't need to. But don't let everyone else fool you, especially on the internet, because even relationship-wise, people in these have marriages and stuff, you see them online, they're always posting these videos. They're only showing you what they want you to see. That's the thing about the internet, is you don't get to see what they don't want you to see. They have problems too. They just don't show it. And a lot of people, the internet is fake. Very much fucking fake. So I think a lot of men and women spend a lot of time on there comparing themselves and their lives to other people on the internet. And it's just, there's a lot of untold fucking story there.
You're crushing it. You bet. I'm fucking on your sideline, dude.
I appreciate that. That's fucking, look, it's a lot of work. But yeah, you have to. You gotta take the small wins too. But look, don't let anyone tell you that you can't do it. Because, dude, when I first started doing this, 3 years ago I started eating better. 2.5 years lifting. Started at 50% body fat. This one particular person I remember, I had celery, I was bringing it into work. And he looked at me and says, oh, you're on a health kick, huh? Good luck with that. And if I had listened to that person, and I would have gave up, buddy. I would have never made it, If I would have listened to myself and gave up, I would have never made it. So, drown out everyone that tells you, oh, you're not going to succeed. You can't do it. That's just them saying they can't do it. That's all it is. Yeah. Yeah, they're not willing to do it. They could do it. They're just not willing to. But
you deserve the result of the work that you put in.
Oh, and you will get it. And everyone's trajectory, look, my trajectory wasn't linear. Everyone, it's easy to look at two pictures, me at 320 pounds, boom, me at 208 pounds. Or me now, a little heavier, more muscle at 218. It's easy to be like, oh, look how fast that happened, just a swipe of the finger. No, it took fucking 3 years. It took 3 years and a lot of other things on top of that. And a lot of trial and error to figure it out. It's not linear for anybody. Like I said, I had times I wanted to give up. Both on the treadmill doing cardio. Fucking 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning. Tired. 3 hours of sleep again. It's not good. And it's hard enough. It's hard enough to do it, let alone having to deal with people telling you you're wasting your time. When you start doing well, pay close attention to those who are there for you and congratulate you, and those that go silent. Because they can no longer tell you that you can't do it. So they're coming up with other ways to cope, the fact that they're not, right? Because internally they're like, he's got 3 kids, he's got a job, he's got a wife, he's making it all work. I may have 3 kids, I may have 1, I may have 2, you know? And like, I'm not willing to do it. So there's got to be something going on here that like, you know, and once they figure out that you can do it and they're not willing to, they'll try to degrade it in other ways, calling you muscle man or like, oh, you know, fitness guru and this and that. And it's like, just say it, man. Just say like you don't want to do it. Just say that you don't want to because you could. Because me, you, Cameron, like 4 other guys in the morning here, 4 or 5 o'clock in the fucking morning working their ass off when their kids are home sleeping, their wife's sleeping, because they don't want to take time from their family, but they're also not willing to accept the excuses. And that's the truth of that. Yep. So would I like to come here in the afternoon right after work? Hell yeah. Fully fed, rested, better workouts, lift more weight, feel better, better pump. I'm just not willing to give up that family time. For sure, Kelsey would allow me to. She said it before. She was like, well, this is a lot. Why don't you go in the afternoon? I'll take care of the kids. Or you know what? I'll put the kids to bed and you go to the gym in the afternoons. No, I don't want to. I don't want to. Because as much as that sounds great, you know, being fully fed instead of having one fucking meal in the morning, barely digested, and being more rested and more energetic and awake during the day. And then, you know, I like to be social too, and there's more, actually, that's a lie. I don't like being social. It may seem like, you know, it may seem like it, but like, if I know you well and everything, but you see me here in the afternoons, dude, I'm not social. I just like, stay the fuck away from me. 100%. I don't want to chat. Right. Probably better for me though, if I fucking, because, you know, I just sit here and I have no business being this size. I will say it. Yeah. I have no fucking business being this size. And I'm not saying I'm huge, right? I'm not like, you know, fucking Sam Sulik, and I'm not like C-Bum, but like I made pretty good gains for myself in 2.5 years. But I don't know. The key is though, is probably just because I have fun with it. I enjoy being here. Right. Yeah, I'm very consistent. You know, even more so now that I have a coach and all that, but very consistent. But for being honest, like I bet it pisses a lot of people off. Like if you're in here every day and you're like, you know, like happy feet in the morning, you know, in here you're all fucking grunt, you're all like, oh, and everything. And then like you just see me just like walking around fucking grabbing Cameron's ass and fucking, you know, just fucking around being like, eat. And just talking between sets for 2 minutes, which my coach yells at me for, by the way. He was like, I need you to stop fucking around.
The fucking around inspires me more.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I love being here though. That's the thing. And if you can't have fun with it, good luck. That's everyone's like, what's the secret, man? What's the key? First of all, you do it right in the morning because then you don't have excuses. Even if you don't have a full-time job or a family, there's still reasons not to go to the gym. You're like, oh, I'm tired, or oh, I got this to do. I got to finish this project at home. Nobody fucking needs you at 3:30 in the morning. No one needs you at 4 o'clock in the morning. What better day? And then go ahead.
You know what really helped me?
What's that?
You, Cameron, CJ.
Dude, yeah.
You guys didn't all reach out to me at one point. I'd probably be fucking miserable up in the corner still. Dumbbells.
Yeah. And how miserable is that? It's like, fuck this. You know?
It was a little bit fun. A little bit, yeah. And you guys all reached out. I was like, oh, people are cool here. This is awesome.
Yeah, this is fucking great.
It's exciting to come.
And once you get past the whole, like, no, so many messages do it online of guys like, dude, I want to go to the gym, but, like, I'm scared. Like, people, I don't know what I'm doing, and people are going to judge me. It's like, good. First of all, no, they're not. No, they're fucking not. Right. Like, you think people are judging your form on an incline bench? Motherfucker, I don't have good form on an incline bench. You know what I mean? Right. Like, judge me because you could be like, hey man, I don't know what I'm doing. I'll look at you straight in the face, like, neither do I. Again, I have no business being the size I am. I just fell into a fucking pile of luck, I guess. But I think people look for another reason to do things. Like when you have a shit job, you look for another reason. I mean, you worked in manufacturing and stuff for a long time, but it was a blast, right? It was fun because like everyone had the same mindset of fuck this place, but the people are pretty dope. So I'm gonna like, oh, I don't want to call in because then like this guy's got to work harder. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's not for the company. They want to paint it that way. Like, oh, our employees have great attendance. Like, no, I just don't want Zach to suffer. Right. Like, and I like fucking around. I like going to work and like, dude, you know those fucking B2 Stinger caffeine pills that you sell at the Dandy and stuff, the gas station? Dude, I've been abusing my heart for a long time. Yeah. And unfortunately, maybe fortunately because I have a family, but it's still pretty healthy. I had it tested and everything, but I don't know how because I would take like 3 of those and then like 2 5-hour powers, 5-hour energies. And like, it's at the point where like, I remember one day we were building doors and like they had to stop and do like a safety stand down. And I felt like if I didn't start moving in, I was going to die. Like my heart was racing. I had to go. But you got to find a reason to be here other than just bettering yourself. You know? Whether it's hitting a PR or fucking, you can't do this shit. There's no grind. There's no motivation. There's discipline and there's fucking enjoying being here. You know? I call it the loose change theory. I come here to, I feel good in the mornings after I work out. And I like being here with like you and Cameron and Damien when he was working out. And it's just like, the rest of it's loose change. It just falls out of the pocket. Like in a blink of an eye, you make a lot of changes. And you're like, when people are like, wow, dude, like, I can't believe you made that change yourself in such a short time. And I look at him straight and I'm like, neither can I. Like, I don't remember like the intermediate steps to be here. Right. You know, I just remember coming here and having a good time. Right. And the rest of it just kind of happened. And that's the fucking key to being here. Yeah, hit a set or whatever you gotta do. Don't let me stop you. That's a good pump. That's a good chest pump. You got poor connection with your chest. Low to high flies. You can't fuck those up. If you're shoulder dominant, you find that everything you press, you get a lot of shoulder activation. Try low to high flies. I fucking love being here. It doesn't mean I don't like being home. Seeing my kids. Sit on the couch with my wife. Be by her side. You want to get out here and get coffee? You also have a little triceps. A little bit of triceps. A little too heavy.
What's heavy?
Well, it's not. I can do a set of 12 or 15 of those, but fucking, I'm not getting like the full squeeze at the bottom, you know? And that's what matters. Lock out. All the way. There you go. I work on my posing a bit. My posing's dog shit.
Yeah?
Yeah. Fucking. There's an older guy here at the gym. His name is Andy. He won national championship in I think the 80s or 90s. Okay. Bodybuilding. He won best posing. I just asked him one day. I was like, hey man, I got a competition in April. Will you teach me how to pose? He was like, I guess, yeah. That was pretty cool. Posing's hard. Because it's like front double bi, they're not just looking at your biceps, right? Looking at your vacuum, the fact that you can see your core through your vacuum, looking at your leg striations, it's the full picture for every pose, and it's fucking tough. You get out of breath posing.
Really?
Yeah. You can look great from like neck down when you're posing, but if you got a mean mug on you, it doesn't look good. You know, Kelsey asks me all the time, what do you want me to bring you for after your show? Like, what do you want to eat?
Yeah.
I don't know. And you know what it is for me? A big bowl of fucking Honey Nut Cheerios with like a scoop of protein powder in there, chocolate whey, Action Sledge farm fed, fucking double chocolate. Oh man.
You're boring, so you're boring.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah. But you know, she misses cooking for me.
Yeah.
Like, you know, she still cooks a lot of the same foods.
Yeah.
But it's just her and the kids eating that, and I'm sitting there in my fucking bowl of microwave food. So she's gonna make me some Oreo Rice Krispie treats.
Oh yeah.
Which I dig. And this year is good because my show's on the 4th. My birthday's the 5th. And Kelsey makes me every year vanilla cake mix, pistachio pudding mix. She makes me a pistachio birthday cake. And it's delicious. I'm not big on pistachios, but something about the cake. Good. Some cream cheese icing with more pistachio in that. Oh man, that's fucking great. And it happens to be the day after my show. So I wake up the next day, still really lean with a nice tan. No body hair. Fucking maybe just a mustache. I don't know. You know how long it's been since I shaved the beard?
I've never seen you that.
I've always had one because it covered the double chin. Right? And it's manly looking and stuff. But I think I'm going to shave the beard for the show. I don't have to be, you know, you don't have to. But I think.
Shave off before the show. Make sure you don't need it.
Good point. Good point.
You want to show up look like an asshole. Or
Yeah.
look like an asshole.
Yeah. I think I'm pretty toasted.
Same.
It's a shame almost that like everyone and their brother is doing like fitness coaching online, right? And I guess I can't fathom to see how people choose to go with someone who look like they need a coach, like they haven't made such a great change in themselves. And you know, whatever, it's each your own. But a lot of these guys are charging like $99 a month. If you sit there and you think about it, how much time is someone really putting into you if you're paying them $99 a month? Because that's their income. Like, are they living in a box? They're not sitting down going over your plan. They're not, you know, it's most likely AI generated. They give you these meals, and it's nothing you can't do on your own, you know, whatever AI source. A coach should be someone who like holds you accountable and is there for you daily with questions. I have people call me, I call them. I have this one guy that signed up, and I haven't heard from him all week. I send messages every day. I'm like, hey man, so I haven't heard back from you, haven't logged anything, everything going okay, anything I do to help you? That's the difference between paying a little more money for a coach and then like buying into this pyramid scheme of $99 a month, is that like you might have 30 clients, 40 clients at $99 a month, but if you stop and think like, what good is it doing you? Because surely this guy isn't, for fucking $3,000 a month as his income because he's got 30 clients at $100 a person, right? And you're telling me that he's sitting down and answering questions and going over meal plans and looking at people's shit and being like, hey, I noticed you didn't do this, or how come you didn't do that for 30 people? You know, maybe if he's hired help or whatever, but how much of that $3,000 a month gross, you know, income is he dishing out to help? It's a fucking scam. It's a scam is what it is. They use a platform and they sign people up, and like, sure, people see results, but the truth of it is that's a lot of people see results for their like newbie beginner stage because they used to eat fucking pizza rolls and McDonald's and stuff, and now they're going to the gym and they're doing exercises and they're eating, you know, much better.
Right.
So the results aren't coming from the coaching. So what is that person actually providing for you? You know, I challenge anybody who pays, you know, these subscriptions, low cost subscriptions, to reach out to their coach, this person who's coaching them, 5 days in a row, and see, with legitimate questions, videos of their form and stuff, and come back and tell me how many of those 5 days that person got back to you. You know, and it just doesn't track. It doesn't buy. You know, no one's doing that. And I would never hire a coach for $99 a month, because my logic tells me that person isn't invested. They don't, you know, it's a scam. They're just taking your money and giving you the same program they're giving everyone else, and good luck with your questions, you know. Or they say like, oh, I have an online community of warriors, and you know, you can ask them all questions. They're pushing the buck off. They're passing the buck to somebody else.
Right.
You have questions, ask everyone else who's paying me $100 a month. You know, but at the same time, like, buy my program because look how I look. Look what I've done. But if you have questions, here's a community you can ask other people. You could do that without the $100 a month. So what are you paying for? Does that make sense to you? And it's shitty that like it's just such a fucking scam anymore. That like anyone could sign up for a coaching platform and just, you know, AI generating fucking workouts and meal plans, you know, based on what their goals are. And you just paying this person to, sign up for a coach yourself and pay the $30 a month to use the software, and coach yourself for $30 a month in that case. You know, like, and then ask questions on the internet. Because look, if I could do this for free, if I hit the lottery and I, you know, had millions of dollars, I didn't have to worry about anything, I 100% would help people for free. But unfortunately, I don't have the luxury of that. You know what I mean? You know, you, Cameron, anyone come me in the gym and be like, hey, like, can I ask you a question? Yeah, for sure. You know, how come I'm not feeling these? Well, let's go over and look. I'm coming right now. Coming right now.